You okay out here?
Could go for someplace less chilly, to be honest.
We're all fine back here. You look pretty cold, though.
No kidding. I've got to have something that can keep us warm. Insulation barrier.
Oh, that looks mighty warm.
Perfect. This should be enough to keep me in working order. This magic stuff never ceases to impress.
Well, albeit we don't get many tamers out here. Sure are dressed light for walking in this bitter cold.
Can you tell me what's going on around here?
This chill set in out of nowhere about 10 days back. It's claimed more than a few of our own.
So what's your story? What brings you out this way?
I heard good things about the food.
If you heard good, then you heard right. You should visit the Tiger's Flame soon.
Not many people around, huh?
Seems this area isn't used to getting this cold. Glad this place was easy to find. Sorry to barge in.
I'm sorry, sir. Unfortunately, we're closed for the day.
All right then. When do you open tomorrow?
The restaurant won't be opening up tomorrow either, I'm sorry to say. We've been forced to use all of our firewood for heating, and now we don't have any wood left to use for cooking.
I understand. But everything about this place tells me the food is amazing. I'm trying it no matter what. You just need firewood?
Yes, but cutting down more trees now isn't going to help much. Burning freshly chopped wood produces far too much smoke to be used for the kind of cooking we do in here. It needs to sit and dry for at least a year first.
Got it. Thank you.
Are you okay, Yuji? We're headed off again already?
Wait, weren't we supposed to eat first?
Which trees make good firewood?
Who knows? Beats me! Couldn't tell ya!
Couldn't even offer you a guess.
Guess we might as well just cut a bunch down. What magic will do the trick here? Summon axe.
Whoa!
Something about this feels wrong. But so be it. You never know. Until you try. I don't know if that was the axe or the combat arts doing the work, but these magical skills sure do come in handy.
Look at all this!
Like a work of art!
And now I need to dry it out. Can you guys use slime moisture absorb or not?
Ab what?
Never heard of it. Might it involve drinking?
Does it taste good?
Guess it's worth a shot. Slime moisture absorb.
Yuji, this firewood's looking pretty dry already.
It's lighter, that's for sure. Okay, pack all this up for me, please. Can you guys fit it all in there?
Of course we can! So light, and completely dry too. Where in the world did you find this?
Can you use that to cook?
I'll go call the chef.
It's too dry. Fully dehydrated wood burns too strong, burns everything. Can't cook anything good with wood like that.
Moisturize.
I don't know how you made this firewood, but
Will this work?
like I told you, kid, this is no good for... Where is this from? This is perfect wood, hefty but dry. I have never seen a piece so perfectly dried in all of my life. It's as if it exists solely for use in the kitchen. Now get in the kitchen and light the stoves.
Right, I'm on it, chef.
A perfect flame! Where did you get this?
My slime here made it for us.
I don't understand, but with firewood like this, I can fix something real special.
Something real special, huh?
How much wood did you bring me?
I have about this much with me at the moment. Use slime moisturization to make this all like that last piece.
You got it!
Coming right up!
We got this!
I would never have imagined slimes were capable of doing all this.
If that's not enough, I can go back out and cut a few more.
All right, we need to get you fed. I'll whip you up some of my finest work.
Here you are.
Whoa!
Apologies for the wait. That's a grilled Angus cattle steak with Rishia herbs.
Steak and veggies. It smells fantastic. This flavor, the deliciously grilled beef hits first, swiftly followed by the sweet yet tart sauce made from the vegetables, mixing with juices from the steak, combining in a burst of flavor I've never felt before. There's no doubt in my mind, this is the greatest work of culinary art I've tasted since I woke up in this world. Well, thank you for that. It was incredible. I could eat this for days on end.
The restaurant's best dish is actually a stew, but it takes a while to make, so I cooked that instead.
Stew, you say? I'll have to come back and try it tomorrow.
But you know, we shouldn't be using all this firewood just to cook. The whole town is running low on the wood they need to heat their homes.
All you need is more firewood then, right?
Well, yes, but you don't...
I'll be back tomorrow. Not that I have any idea whatsoever how much firewood a town needs. All anyone's looking for is firewood. Hi, I'd like this job.
That's excellent, thank you. Is this going to be your first firewood cultivation request?
Yeah.
The guild requires all firewood deliveries to be cut to a standard size and shape. Since this is your first job for us, you should start by heading out to the eastern gate and finding our firewood leader, Wodka, for further instructions on the specifics of the job.
So you're an adventurer, are you? Well, you're a pair of hands, at least. The town can never have too much wood. It needs 5 tons a day to function properly. But we can't keep up with demand.
Seems the situation is pretty dire.
None of us were ready for a frost like this. Some nearby villages that weren't hit by it have offered help, but it's far from enough.
Has the village of Messias helped?
That place? It's deserted. Been abandoned out there for a good long while now, too. Far as I know, there's no one there to help.
So, who did I meet?
Anyway, have you ever cut any firewood before?
Technically speaking, I suppose. Just once today, though.
All right, well, show me what you can do. We'll take a look at what you've got and go from there. No offense, but you don't look all that strong, so try not to overdo it.
Next, we split up these logs into sections and cut them down the middle, right?
Yeah.
Does a length of 40 centimeters sound good?
Yeah.
With 2 cuts down the middle.
Yeah.
And 4 cuts for bigger logs?
Yeah.
All set then. Will this get the job done?
Yeah. I've got more than a few questions, but with firewood this perfect, what I don't have are complaints.
Okay, thanks. I'll get my slime started then, trying out all this new wood.
What? What the?
I'll go and cut some more then.
Oh, right.
Wow, excellent work, Wodka. You're back unusually early today.
It's all thanks to that fella. He took down hundreds of trees at a time and split them right into firewood in seconds. And then he used his slimes to carry it all back to town, too.
He did all that using slimes? Amazing. I didn't know magic like that truly existed.
What do you mean?
Well, I think I heard about it at one of the churches before. We were told the legend of a mighty beastmaster, one who could use slimes to transport things.
Legends, huh? Maybe Father Style might know more. Better ask next time I see him. My slimes still have some more firewood stored away, but I don't think it will all fit in here. There's still about 3 days worth left.
3 days worth? So about 50 kilograms then?
Huh? I was told you use 5 tons a day.
You, what? 3 days worth for the whole town?
That should do it, Yuji.
Just like you asked.
There's so much wood.
You mean there's still more?
I honestly have no clue. Tell me, how much wood do we have left?
Another batch about this big.
That's still only 3 days worth, though. You still have some open firewood jobs, right?
We do, but this is a lot of really strenuous work, isn't it? Shouldn't you rest now?
Oh, they're worried after just this? Guess this world really does care about its people more than home.
Here you go. Ricardo's famed Angus cattle and Riscia herb stew. And for all your friends here, we have some excellent raw cuts and a heaping helping of Riscia herbs on the side.
Now that looks good!
And it's courtesy of the town. From what I've been hearing, you did us all a pretty big favor out there.
Let's see. The slow stewed beef just crumbles apart inside your mouth, but the flavor stays around, playing a perfect harmony with the rich taste of the vegetables in a miraculous symphony. The rich flavor goes beyond anything I've ever known, exploding in a big bang of divine glory. This is a dish fit for the very gods themselves.
I'm so happy.
A glorious feast!
One more, please.
Liked it, did ya? I'm glad I got to make that dish again for a change, but no matter how good, it's still not my best work.
It isn't?
Our Riscia herb field has been plagued by some terrible monsters lately, and while they're in there, they eat up all the very best herbs.
And this is the only place I know where anyone grows those things. I could make you something even more delicious, but I'd need better herbs if I was going to do that.
What sort of monster is giving you trouble? Let's split into 2 teams. One to search for monsters, and another to defend the field.
Okay! We'll hold down the field for sure!
Show yourself, monster!
We'll go find them!
Just leave it to us!
They're in for a serious beating!
We'll show them what for!
They'll be crushed to a pulp!
We're looking for a greedy boar. It's bound to be somewhere in those woods, but there's no telling how alert it is now. So don't let your guard down.
Don't worry about a thing! We'll get him!
I'll go this way!
Then I'll head that way!
We'll track them down, post-haste! Got an eye on them! Over here! Prepare to meet your fate!
You're going down!
Time to do this! We're in over our heads!
This ain't looking good!
Yuji, send us some magic quick!
Every time. Fireball!
for you! Behold our strength!
And don't you forget it!
Your days of hogging up all the Ricia herbs are gone for good.
There's more!
Over here as well!
Let's take them both out in one go!
We must have taken out at least 50 by now. The rest are getting harder to find.
Yuji, we found something weird out here!
Something round and unusual!
Huh? You don't know what this is either?
No, I've never seen anything like it, but I sense faint traces of magic coming from it.
Ooh, it took on a darker hue.
Is this thing...
It seems to be absorbing your magic.
I bet it's a dragon's grace. I wouldn't be surprised if those cursed magic stones come from this thing.
You think so? Makes sense. The magic in this area is weak because this stone is absorbing all the magic it can get a hold of.
Absorbing all the magic? Can low levels of magic make a place cold like this all of a sudden?
Sure can. And places with way too much magic around can get as hot as volcanoes, too.
So this frost is because of this stone, then? Do these things ever just appear naturally?
No. Somebody had to have made this. I still feel a trace of human magic that isn't yours.
I'm going to try and purify it. We can find whoever's behind it later. Anti-magic barrier. Dispels curse extreme.
Wow!
Okay, Slimes. Spread out and see if you can find any more of these stones.
Roger!
Thoughtography. That's a total of 108 purified magic stone ores. And they're spread out inside a perfect circle. I have a feeling we're gonna find something big at the center of it. Which would be... right about here. Report, Slimes. Have any of you picked up on anything?
Seems like a normal forest. Nothing beyond the usual, I'm afraid.
They're right. It does look normal, but something about this still feels seriously off. And I don't mean the unnatural clash between all this greenery and heavy snow. It's like there are bigger trees intentionally put here to throw off the balance. Is this all some high-level camouflage?
Yuji, what's wrong? Pick up on something?
Something is wrong with this forest. Everybody back away from this area now. Proud Wolf, I need you to help me get the Slimes out of here.
You got it.
Okay!
Aye, aye!
What are you planning to do, Yuji?
Destroy this forest. Probably not what you want to hear.
It's fine. The forest is strong and will be able to grow back to its natural strength over time. But if they used cursed magic stones, then there's no way of telling what might happen to the rest of the ecosystem here.
All right, well, here we go. Let it burn! Hellfire of Demise!
What is it?
Looks like it's an entrance to somewhere. Want to find out where?
Not really.
Yuji sounds excited!
All for that little town?
Yep. I only need one reason to save that place. The food is delicious.